Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad. This is the Firefighter's Financial Toolbox. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that I think it takes for someone to become a millionaire. Full disclosure, you guys, it took me my whole adult life. And we're going to talk about some of the things. Number 1, I think, is having a goal. If you have a goal, and particularly if you write down a goal, you will stick to it. Now, you have to remember that in that goal, you have a long-term goal of becoming a millionaire. But you need to also have short-term goals. Maybe that means getting started this week, starting that Roth IRA this year. I'm going to put in my next raise. I'll add a little bit each time I get a raise because I'm able to live on the money that I make. These are all little goals. And again, I think if you write them down, start with a big goal, right? Long-term goal. I want to be a millionaire. And little goals. I'm going to start my Roth IRA. I'm going to fund it normally. I'm going to contribute to my 401k. I'm going to add to my 401k as I get raises. Keeping these goals will keep you on track to becoming a millionaire. Number 2 is simple, you guys. You have to live below your means. If you spend all your money on your rent and your car and your clothing, guess what? You don't have anything to save. Now, most people believe that the millionaires that we see on TV are what most millionaires are. Truth be told, most millionaires are normal Joes that have normal jobs. And they've just spent their time saving their money. So, think about that when you go. Do you need to buy a brand new car every 3 years? Probably not. Do you need to buy a Mercedes? Probably not. That Toyota probably does really well for a long time. Now, I realize people have their preferences and all of that. But if you can cut back in certain places, living below your means, it's going to be easier for you to put that money away to get your goal of becoming a millionaire. Number 3 is easy. You have to save, you guys. And by save, I mean you have to save money. Money begets money. If you don't put away, and I think the average millionaire puts away about 20%. Now that might be 15% of their money and 5% of their, let's say, their boss's matching contributions, that sort of thing. But you guys, remember, the later in life you start, and the more money you're going to have to put in to accomplish this goal. So that brings us to number 4. Number 4 is time. And we're going to spend a little time talking about time. Obviously, the earlier we start, the better. If you can start at 20 years old, you guys, you can become a millionaire by putting away $95 a month. But if you wait 10 years, you're already having to put away over $200 a month. So it more than doubles. And if you're waiting to your 50s, you know what? You're going to have to put away thousands of dollars a month to become a millionaire. The earlier you can start, the more time you have for the power of compounding interest. In normal, if you can get a 7% return, you guys, in 10 years, you can double what you have in your account. So if you have $100,000 and you get 10 years of 7%, you're at $200,000, even if you don't add any more to it. Time is your best friend in investing. The earlier you can start, the better. There's no arguing that. Let's talk about how people invest. The average millionaire is a millionaire because of their 401k, you guys. And here's what they did. They lived below their means. They continually saved. They put it away for lots of years, and they became millionaires. It was not an overnight fix. There's no 90-day way to become a millionaire. If it is, it's too good to be true. It's BS. Don't do it. All right? They had their money invested in the stock market. Stocks are pretty much the way to go. Now, as you get older, obviously, your risk tolerance changes, but that's a whole different video. Most of the millionaires in any of the books you read, if you guys haven't read Everyday Millionaire, if you haven't read The Millionaire Next Door, go out and read those books. They will change your life on how you view millionaires. Most millionaires are normal Joes and Sallys, just like me. Number 5 is you need motivation. Because it's going to be a long road and there's going to be bumps in the road. You're going to make mistakes. I told you about my mistake in this video where I cashed out my 401k. How dumb was that? I didn't know any better. I didn't know what a rollover IRA was. So I got myself educated, you guys. And I know you're trying to get yourself educated because you're watching this channel. And I certainly don't have all the answers. I wouldn't pretend to. I have my style of investing. I like index funds or ETFs. They're basic, they get you a good diversification, and they're easy. You just put money in and let it go. The other thing that millionaires do is they don't take money out of those accounts. They put the money in and they let it grow. What they don't do is when they leave a job, they don't cash out their 401k. They either roll it over to a new 401k or they roll it over to an IRA. You guys, that money only works for you if it stays invested in its tax protected state. That makes it grow faster. All the interest, all the dividends that get reinvested, and it makes it grow faster. You can literally watch your account go from 100,000 to 300,000 in 5 years, and then go from 300,000 to $1 million in 7 more years. It's incredible, but it takes time, and you have to stay motivated to stick to those goals, to stick to the saving, to sticking to living below the means, and most of all, keeping investing throughout. All right, you guys, hope you got something out of this. If you did, do me a favor, drop me that like. It really helps the channel. If you're not already subscribed, you know the deal. Hit the red button, ring the bell. We'll get notified every time I make a video. All right, we'll see ya. Thanks.